Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. In this video we are going to see love in the general for the sign of Cancer for now till the end of August. So watch this video if you're a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or if you're dealing with one. Keep in mind this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you want to have a personal reading, link is in the description. If you want to follow my Instagram, the link is in the description. So now let us see messages for the sign of Cancer from now till the end of August. So let's see messages for Cancer. So give me the present energy for Cancer. What is happening for my Cancerians? So the present energy is Page of Pentacles. And what is something that Cancer doesn't see is coming towards them? What is the energy? It's the Temperance. Wow. So what I see is Cancer right now, you are trying hard to balance your life. And I see that there is a certain aspect of your life which you're trying to take a control over. And with the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, the Spirit is telling that you have very much in your power that you can balance this situation. So whatever feels like it's kind of off track or it's not working, I see that you will be able to gain the control back. I also see that there might have been something in your life which you were planning to go in a certain way, like you wanted something to work in a certain way, in a certain direction, but it might not have, and your plans couldn't materialize, and that might have led to a lot of being that energy of being sad or disappointed or whatever. But then you are having this reassurance from the universe that it's just about time, and whatever feels out of track or out of control is finally going to come back in your control, and you will be able to manage the situation well. So do not give up. Do not feel like you will not be able to get it. Do not lose hope. Basically, if you stay persistent, if you keep going, I see that things will work eventually like you want them to, right? So that is what it is. All right, so let's see what is your love message, Cancer. So give me the present energy for Cancer and love. What's happening for my Cancerians and love, please? What is the present energy? So we have the Sun card, and then what is the blockage? What is the blockage? The blockage is the Knight of Pentacles. So Cancer, maybe you were dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or maybe a Leo very strongly. I see that in the present you are just trying to feel happy. You just want to bring optimism and hope back in your life. You really want to get your shit going, basically. Sun card is when you just want to feel happy, you want to feel positive once again, and you just want to bring joy back in your life. So that's what it is. However, the Knight of Pentacles here as the blockage shows to me that maybe you were dealing with somebody who was very immature, and this person was not ready to take a move. Like they were not ready to give you what you wanted. You were hoping for much more commitment. You were hoping for much more stability in the situation. However, Knight of Pentacles here as a blockage can be somebody who acts very immature. This person is a taker. They do not give, and the 50-50 partnership was kind of missing in this connection between you and them. And you kept on giving, you kept on giving, you kept on giving until you felt depleted, until you just lost your own hope and optimism in your life, and then you felt like I cannot keep on doing that. So I see that in the present you might have disconnected, and now you are trying to gain control back in your life. You feel like you cannot keep on giving into a situation which doesn't give back to you. So that is what it is. Hold on a second. So what is Cancer's feelings towards this situation right now? 5 of Cups. Yeah, so I see that right now you definitely feel like your cup is emptied because you kept on giving, you did not receive back. And I see that you certainly realize very clearly here that you were the giver and you kind of overgave, and sometimes when we overplant a plant, we kill it, and you might have done that. So it's like you kept on giving into a situation with the hope that one day it's going to be reciprocated to you, but that just never happened, and now you feel rejected in a particular situation. You feel like your efforts were just wasted and things just couldn't move the way you wanted, and it's causing you a lot of disappointment right now is what I see. I also see that you are pretty confused also, because bottom of the deck we have the Knight of Swords. So at one point you feel like I need to walk away from this and I need to let this go, and this is not giving me anything, but then there is some strings still attached to this situation. which also maybe make you question whether I should stay or maybe I should just wait a little more. Maybe things turn out for the better in the future. So, you know, Five of Cups is when you are kind of stuck in a rut and you don't know whether you should move on, whether you should stay back, and there's a lot of confusion around that situation, you know. So that might be something that is happening with you. So what is the advice for Cancer here? Your advice is the King of Cups. So here the King of Cups is asking you to finally make a choice, and you have wasted a lot of time contemplating, and you've just like you have been trying to wait and evaluate the situation, and you've been just giving in the hope of receiving, and you're not getting it. And now the King of Cups is asking you to stop wasting your time and finally make that move. You know, you have to make that difficult choice. If something is not working, you finally need to put an end to it, and you need to tell yourself that, okay, maybe this is not for me. You know, I was waiting and I was hoping, but this is not working, so it's maybe not for me. So that is something that you need to do. So what is the future energy for Cancer here? What is the future energy for Cancer? King of Swords. Yeah, some of you also have a choice. Some of you may be having a choice to stay back with a water sign or move ahead with an air sign, or vice versa. So like you definitely have a choice whether you want to stay back with somebody or whether you want to open yourself up to something which is much more better. You know, King of Swords is somebody who is very balanced as a personality. This person just does not take, but they also give. And a relationship with this kind of a person is a 50-50 partnership. So it's not only you who is giving, but you're also getting back. So some of you, I see that in the future, you will be put in this difficult situation where you will have to make that choice finally. And you will have to make that decision whether you want to stay or whether you want to move forward, whether you want to self-sabotage or whether you want to go forward. You know, so that difficult choice that needs to be made at your end. And I see that anything that's not serving you, anything that has been too much of a burden on you, you will be finally thinking very logically. You know, King of Swords is somebody who doesn't think from emotions, but this person evaluate the situation and make a logical choice. And I see that you will be making that logical choice no matter how difficult it is for you, but you will be putting an end to a situation which is draining. So that is what it is. So, but yeah, I also see that this choice is going to be very difficult for you because you keep on, yeah, see, so 3 of Wands, you will keep on juggling between the present and the future. You'll be like, I think I should just wait. Maybe this may work. Maybe, you know, it'll just take some time and things will be back. So that constant juggling is going to happen, and it's going to take a while for you to finally make your choice. And you're like, no, I cannot do this anymore. So that's what I see. All right, so what happened in the recent past here for Cancer? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, you were waiting. There was some waiting game going on here. I see that you were dealing with somebody who kept on making you wait and wait and wait until the time you felt like I cannot do this anymore because I've been doing this. Some of you, this has been going for like 3 to 7 years, you know, like I see there's a very long waiting game that is involved in here. And I see that this person, they keep on making you wait, and you do wait, and when this person comes back, more waiting game is attached to it. So this is like a loop. This is like a constant loop that has been going on. And now you have come to a point where you feel like I'm depleted, I cannot do it, you know. So that is what it is. You are constantly evaluating whether you want to stay or whether you want to move forward. You have been hanging in the situation cluelessly for a very long time. There is a situation which just does not come to an end. Like there is no clarity here. And you have been in this situation just hoping that someday miraculously something will change and some sense will be knocked into this person and they will realize your worth. It just doesn't happen. The Hanged Man here. And I see now you are forced to move on because somebody doesn't take an action. What is the advice? What is the advice for Cancer? Your advice is the Moon card. Listen to your intuition. You are clearly getting signs. I see that your intuition is giving you signs. You are seeing signs around you. You might be seeing angel numbers. You might be seeing random posts on Instagram, YouTube, whatever. There are signs being given to you that something is quite not right about the situation, and you need to stop yourself from drowning in this. You see how she's helplessly drowning in it? So you need to stop yourself from drowning into this confusion, and you need to make a clear choice. And I see that once you do that, once you come up with that clarity, you will be able to move forward. I also see that meanwhile you were dealing with the situation, you do get options in love, but because you are not pretty sure whether you want to stay or whether you move forward, that resistance also comes with it. So it's like you do get options, you get approached by people, but then you're not able to move 100% towards them because a part of your brain says that I need to wait on someone because maybe this person will change. But now finally with the moon card here, your advice is to listen to your intuition, listen to the downloads that you're getting, and make a choice. You have been wasting your time with somebody and they never change. So stop doing that. What else? Clarify this moon card. Yeah, 9 of Swords. Some of you, I also, bottom of the deck is Ace of Cups. So let me call you out on your bullshit as well, Cancer. I see that one thing is that, of course, you're dealing with somebody who does not give you clarity and they keep you waiting. But your problem is also that you are not confronting your fears. Like, you are also trying to run away from making a decision when you clearly know that you need to do it. And you know that if you will make this difficult choice and if you will move on from this, there can be something much better that will come your way. But the problem is that you keep on being in this victim mindset and you're like, I cannot move forward. What if I move forward from this person and I never get somebody better or something like that? Like, you're already dealing with somebody who's sucking the life force out of your life. What worse can happen than this? You know, you need to stop convincing yourself that there is something worse that can happen to you. The only thing that can happen to you is a much better beginning. And I see that if you do take this step and you do move on from this toxicity and this waiting game, then something much better is going to come your way. And there's going to be a new beginning, which is going to lead to a lot of emotional fulfillment as well. But I see that this decision again is going to be very difficult for you, because not because of external factors, but because you yourself do not want to make this decision. And obviously, if you do not make this decision, it's going to be difficult. What else? Yeah, 6 of Swords. So if you can make this decision of listening to your intuition and taking that action, I see that it's going to lead to a lot of betterment for you. Mentally, emotionally, physically, you will be in a much better place. In next 6 months, if you do this shift in your life, you will be in a much better place and you will be thanking yourself. Right now, you feel like your life is out of control and things are just moving at its own pace. You have no control. But if you do take this action, I see that you will gain back control on your life. Some of you, I also see a change of place, which is going to in turn lead you to a better living situation, career, finance, and everything. And mentally, you will be at a better place. So a transition is required on your part. Stop beating yourself up. Stop waiting. Stop waiting for a miracle, for somebody to miraculously change. That doesn't happen. If somebody is toxic and they have been doing something to you for 7 years, they will do the same to you in the next 7 years as well. What the hell are you waiting upon? Take control of your life back in your life, Cancer. All right, so now let's see your career messages. Anything on Cancer's career? Any advice for Cancer on their career? 3 of Swords. I see that 3 of Swords and Ace of Wands. So first of all, I see that something from your personal life, it's indirectly affecting your career. So a disappointment, a heartache, or something, you know, maybe you might have lost somebody, or grief or whatever is kind of, you know, hurting your career as well. Or some of you, I just see that you might have made a mistake in your career in the past and now you keep on regretting that, and that is not letting you move towards a new beginning. So whatever has happened has happened. Stop beating yourself over past mistakes. And if you can move forward, I see there's a new beginning. So some of you, there's a new job or maybe a new project that you may get, and it's going to be very fruitful. But for that, you need to put your past in the past. And you need to keep your personal and professional life separate. What is the advice for Cancer? Your advice is the 8 of Swords. And one more card fell down. Just let me grab it for you. Your advice, yeah, oh my god, 8 and 8. Some of you might be seeing 888 a lot, and this is a sign for you. So yeah, your advice, Cancer, is to walk away from something that's not serving you, and more importantly, get clarity in your own life. I see that right now your thoughts are pretty muddled up, you're not having clarity, and obviously when your brain is very foggy and you're not able to decide, you cannot have new beginnings in life, and it kind of affects all the areas of your life. So I see that in your career, again, you need to first take charge in your own hand. You have given too much power to the external world, so you need to gain that control back, and you need to first redirect your mind towards positive thoughts. You need to maybe start doing affirmations, mirror affirmations, or you just need to do something for your mindset, because I see that negativity is kind of creeping in and affecting all the areas of your life. And you need to walk away from situations that do not serve you. Eight of Cups here is asking you to say no to everything that is not for you, right? If you keep on saying yes to things that you want to say no to, you will keep on attracting more of it back. Eight of Cups here is asking you to start saying no to things that are not for you, and then eventually you will manifest things that are for you. Okay? If something is not serving you, if something is a clear no for you, say no. Say no, all right? Now let's take your romance angel card to close off this reading. Give me a message for Cancer. Yeah, pay attention to the red flag and worth waiting for. So I see that you are very clearly seeing red flags in your relationship. Something is toxic. Somebody has been hiding, and they have been hiding stuff from you and whatever. You have knowledge about it. Now it's time for you to acknowledge those signs. And if you will move on, I see that it's going to be worthwhile. So divine timing is at play. Universe wants you to move towards better things, and universe wants to give you better things. But for that, you need to put an end to this toxic situation, right? And take back control of your life and stop feeling like a victim. So that is pretty much your reading. I hope this helps and resonate. If it does, make sure you subscribe, like, share, comment. I will see you very soon in the next video. Till then, you guys take care. Stay safe. Bye.